edibles in here.
What?
I want to see if there's anything edible in here.
Oh, is there edibles in here? I'm like, we've been leaving edibles around now?
Oh, it never looks as clean as the first moment you get here.
I know, I love it.
Oh, looks like a chair set. Because you're not following.
Oh, is this shit? We even had an alarm.
Yeah, just as you were trying to leave and the thing falls
Is
out.
someone coming right in?
Oh my god. No, luckily.
Thankfully.
I put a sign on it that said, "Do not move me, my leg may fall off."
I love my voice. Let's say you rest for like 5 or 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
Are there any waters in here?
Yeah.
My dumbass, in my rush to pack, left my toiletries in Fayetteville. So I'll grab some stuff.
Oh no.
I don't have a ton of stuff, so it's like, well, Casey, I'm loving this weather.
The storm approaches.
I mean, I kind of like it right now, like the quasi-sun, like,
Yeah, it's kind of cool right now.
yeah. It's a little breezy, but awesome. He keeps asking for pictures, that's why.
What?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, hey Chair.
Howdy, is everything on my stream good?
Yep, it's all captured, all looking good. So.
Okay.
Nice.
Sorry for the delay, but I'm ready now.
Okay.
That's
You
okay,
really
not
didn't
too
delay us
far off,
that
yeah.
much, actually. So.
Yeah, it was looking bad for a while, but I think traffic lightened up a little bit, so we were able to get here quickly.
Nice.
All right,
no.
switch over the audio, and you guys will be live. Give me just a minute.
Yep.
Gravash, are you gonna be muted for this or no?
I've kind of been hopping in and out. I don't actually mute myself in disc. I have a puck on my corded headset, so I just mute myself there.
With our Spyro 2 Ripto's Rage race here. So let me explain what's going to go on here. Gravash was our champion back when we did Spyro back in, what was it, September, so a long time ago. And then Charity has actually run Spyro for a while. He's run a lot of different Spyro games and categories. So to even things up, Charity is going to be running this run without the double jump mechanic, which the double jump mechanic is a movement mechanic that we use to do a lot of different skips and tricks. So it'll be a lot harder for Charity to pull off these tricks. So that should even things up a bit, and I'm looking forward to this race. We will be doing the 14 Talisman category. So how are you guys feeling?
I'm feeling good.
Still a little shaky from the last race, but I think I got this.
All right. I like the confidence from both of you. Charity, how has it been doing these things double jumpless?
It's definitely been a challenge trying to figure out some of the jumps that I didn't even know were possible without double jump, but they're just barely possible. So we'll see how many times they take me during this run.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to seeing these strats. I've never watched a double jumpless run before, so. All right. Well, and we've got PPK who will be joining us on the comms. How are you doing, PPK?
Yeah, I'm all right. It's going to be good to watch, good fun to watch this.
Yeah.
It's been quite a while since I've last seen it. It's going to be good fun to watch, I think.
Oh, just a warning, it hasn't gotten any better.
I mean, I enjoyed the game. Listening to the soundtrack actually in between the games actually made me want to play it again. So, but we'll leave it to YouTube for now.
But
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get this race started. PPK, do you want to do the honors?
yeah, okay. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm muted, by the way, so you don't have to worry about
Right.
talking.
Oh.
Okay. I just unmute to talk, so I'm not gonna.
So obviously there's a delay here, but actually it looks like they both started pretty in sync here. The timer doesn't actually start until they gain control of the characters, so we will have to wait through these opening cutscenes. All right, so right off the bat here, Grave is gonna be collecting some gems, and then he'll go for a double jump to get on top of the map here. Meanwhile, I'm gonna pay close attention to Charity because I have no idea where he's going.
He's gone the way you're supposed to go, I think.
Gotcha.
Grave seems to have managed it, which is... I think
Got some frame drops on Grave's end, but hopefully that'll fix itself. It looks like it's better. So yeah, Charity going, I guess, the intended route, which will get him less gems. So I noticed that Grave has maybe 50 more gems, but I'm sure Charity knows where to find those. Actually, never mind. They're pretty synced up.
I mean, despite Charity having to go the long way, he's definitely still managed to get through the Glimmer very fast.
Yeah, I would say he definitely has the lead here. Rocket to Mars has reminded me in chat that I should pump some game audio through, so there's some of that. So Grave is about to join Charity in this next level here.
Collecting gems.
Yep.
I don't remember there being much in the way of double jumps you needed to do in Idle Springs. So I don't think Charity's route's going to differ too much.
No, there's just the one right at the end, I think.
Yeah, you can save it, and it's like 2 seconds or something by going round and round to wait for the door to open. But
Right. But it looks like Charity just did it as intended and still super fast, so.
I mean, all the extra gems you collect at the end are intended anyway. So.
Yeah. Charity now making his way to the next area here.
I know.
Of course, he'll collect some gems along the way. But he's into Colossus.
Ooh, yes.
So I can definitely think of places where I don't think Charity's going to be able to do skips in Colossus, but I don't think they're very major.
Yeah.
Grave just finishing up Idle Springs. Ooh, got some frame issues.
Yeah, I got some frame drops there, so I didn't quite catch that jump he just did, but I guess, yeah, he didn't use his double jump there and still got up on that platform that we used double jump to get up on, so. Oh, and just barely getting to that next part with the hover. The Charity is basically a full Colossus ahead of Grave at this point.
Yeah, but I think it's definitely going to be the later levels where the handicap is going to come into play.
Yeah. And intro brings up a good point. And that probably was dropping the frames doing these double jumps. But I just realized I don't really know how to tell if he's double jumping or not.
So I'll just say the mechanic I use to get up those two things, I guess where I drop my frames, it's called a spin jump. It's something that's used in Spyro 3 to get a little bit extra height, but it's useless in Spyro 2 because double jump is way better.
Gotcha. Fair enough. But so the animation for the double jump, is it like significantly different to the point where we would be able to tell?
Yeah, it would be if I was to jump like in the air and then go charge arc upwards.
Gotcha.
Ooh.
That must be a fun category to have to verify the runs, because you really do have to watch the entire run to make sure that they didn't double jump. As this is actually a category extension of Spyro 2, the no double jump, as far as I know.
Oh, it's going for the Harikos skip.
Yeah, looks like it's a slightly different route, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, so the way I remember we learned is you can basically do the level as intended. Not do the level as intended. You can skip out most of the level by double jumping onto a later part of the level, but then you go across the moving platforms, and then you're basically looking to double jump and sort of clip through the roof. And there is another way, which is what Charity did, where you basically get pushed through the wall by said platforms. I remember trying it for quite a while and never getting it, and getting told by the Discord it's not worth the effort. So
yeah,
definitely a very nice trick there.
Yeah, so we'll probably see that the version that you described from Grave here in just a bit.
We definitely should hold.
As he just bought Swim, and he'll be heading over to Furry Coast next, I assume. So the 14 talisman category, you have to collect 14 talismans, as the name suggests. And I think Charity's on number 3?
He's done.
Turkish
He's
is
got
4.
3. So this would be 4.
Okay.
It basically means doing all the levels of the first 2 worlds and then skipping out the final world
Yep.
and going straight to the final boss fight,
Hmm.
as opposed to any percent where you basically don't play much of the game at all. And
Right.
you just clip through walls and
Thank you.
So I noticed that Charity used the tortoise there instead of doing the double jumps and such that we do. And getting the, I guess, gate clip second try.
Brave collecting gems, and yeah, so this is where we'll see. I presume he's going to go to the top route and then clip through the roof.
Yeah, he'll go for that beginner route, I assume. So he'll want to flop up onto here. Ooh, just barely missing it. There we go. And then sort of glide down through the map to the end. Nicely done.
Charity's going a very interesting route to get over the wall to get to level's name escapes me. Normally you can just double jump.
Aquarius Towers, yeah.
Oh yes, the water one. Normally you can just double jump from the window and just make it over the wall, but obviously you can't do that.
This submarine is 100% shockproof. I guarantee.
He's not going for like the sheep proxy or anything like that.
Oh, what?
Unfortunately, I'm not good enough for sheep proxy.
Fair enough. I've heard that it's hard, so. But is sheep proxy fair game for this category?
Yes, proxies are fair game.
Nice.
I was gonna say they're like required later on, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Pretty
need it for
sure Winter
penguin
Tundra is
proxy.
undoable without it.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it for Winter Tundra, so it's gonna be pretty hard.
Before you get to the castle dungeon,
So looks like we've got the first boss fight coming up for Charity.
Yep. And this one's not too hard. Crush is pretty simple. This guy's name is Crush, right?
is- Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, Crush is fine because it's very predictable.
Yeah.
There's basically 0 RNG, whereas Gulp is kind of a pain because
Yes.
Oh my god, turtle.
The Grave is electing to use the turtle. Guess he hasn't learned the door strat.
even
I've just
with
never
the
been
doors-
able. I've never been able to get it reliable. Like it's not that I
Yeah,
can't
it's-
do it.
If I remember, it's something like you have to start walking off normally and then you start dashing or something
That-
like that. And
Yeah. That sounds familiar.
some days I could get it like first go all day, and then some days I'd be taking a dozen goes and never getting it. So
Fair. And it took Charity 2 tries to, and he's our expert, so.
and we got crushed down on Charities. So
Yep.
Hello.
So here we'll see the double jump method of getting into Aquarius Towers. As Gray pulled it off first try.
That's a scary one to miss too.
It is.
yeah, it's such a long way to have to not only walk all the way back up to the window, but also have to fill around the doors.
Coming up for me is probably one of the hardest jumps in this run. So we'll see how I manage that.
Yeah, so not going for bone jump, I assume because it's not possible without double
Yeah,
jump.
not possible.
I
So
could never
doing
get
this-
it even with double jump.
Yeah. It's tricky. So he's unfreezing the Eskimos. And going up in the intended way there. All right, looks like he's trying to get maximum height here. This does seem like it'd be a really hard jump to hit. Oh, and just barely missing. So this jump might take Charity a few tries. As he said, it is one of the harder jumps in the run to do without double jump. So this will give Graves some time to catch up, maybe. As Graves shouldn't have a problem with it, as he has access to double jump.
It can be a little finicky, but I think he should be able to nail it.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's going to start being just lots of little time saves, I think, where the double jump will make a difference.
So Charity does get it second try though, so I guess not a huge window for Grave to come back, but it's still time that he can save. And we've now got a boss fight from Grave.
So want to hit Walmart?
On Saturday.
What's a better option?
I mean, what do we get?
Well, I need is the toilet for stuff. There's probably been more water down here.
Yeah. We can try. It might still be early enough.
That's true.
Might not make it there yet.
That's true.
We can also do college.
That's true.
All right, so Charity seems to be taking a different route here through this Kilos Badlands. It does seem to be doing more of an intended route here.
We need to look at the lines first before we get a bunch of shit. That's the thing. We're supposed to shit. The Walmart liquor store.
Getting lots of gems along the way.
I need some food.
And picking up that talisman.
We need to figure out what we're going to do.
As Grave is still working on Crush here.
Oh, yeah. What are they doing
Isn't
now?
Badlands the level where you basically skip right to the end at the start?
Yep.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
there's that bone jump right at the beginning.
it's all coming back to me.
Yeah.
Like heavy range to be done in like 10 minutes.
Ooh, Grave taking a hit there. But he's only got one hit left on Crush. Should be able to get it here. one. Charity just barely getting that jump there. I wonder if he's going to be able to do the ship jump, where you get on top of the ship here.
I think he said he never did that anyway.
Well, yeah, it does look like he just used the campfires, which I didn't even know was a thing. So I didn't know like how to do this level normally. So Grave is going for the bone jump here. Looks good. Yep, he got it. So some time saved there.
This could be quite a sizable time save.
And then it's supposed to rain a little bit tomorrow during the day, but like for like a couple hours until it's due tomorrow afternoon. Well, tomorrow afternoon before it's 2 p.m. Ooh, and then Monday, I don't think you can see hourly forecast out to like, yeah, Monday.
So Charity did buy Climb. Not sure if Climb Skip is possible with double jumpless. I don't think it is, so that would make sense.
I strongly doubt it is.
It's barely possible with double jump, so it's definitely not without.
Yeah, I thought it was all very
Sounds right. Yeah. All right, so we'll see how Grave does on this jump here that took Charity 2 tries. See if he has better luck. Oh, falling down in. That is really unfortunate. That's an instant death. Luckily, it doesn't put you out like too far back, but it's rough.
She was my coworker. That's similar.
Yeah, that should be a first try jump for Grave. Makes it no problem. Might not have even needed that hover at the end.
Georgian. Fun. I really liked her a lot. She'll make closest friends. She graduated. She went to the city. So we're hanging out. Love that. I know. I love it saying we're gonna eventually get critical mass. Everyone will have to come there. The opportunity cost will be too high. As the New York Times said, New York is currently the city of the young.
nicely done
Great
by Grave.
feeling got skipped too. Right at the end there.
Yeah, that's probably the cleanest I've ever done that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, you can't do that anymore. You're gonna be sitting
I will point out that there is a 2 to 3 second discrepancy between the timers, so clearly Charity's lead is not that much.
There are a lot of them. There's delays between the runners and then between us commentating and them running, and then
Yeah.
there's all the discrepancy even between me and you.
Yeah, and of course I was joking that that affects the lead. Charity still has a pretty
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Long day.
Yeah, no, I feel you on that.
That's been excellent fun to be watching it all day, though.
Yeah,
Excellent marathon.
for sure.
Hi.
Grave did not want to try to skip there, just elects to use the cannon. doing it as intended.
I love the way they broadcast their outfits. This is Emily, one of the girls.
Oh.
She's real big.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, I thought she had dark skin. She's very kind of big.
Charity is into Magma Cone, which usually has a few skips. We'll see what we see from him though. Grabbing some gems, using some climb.
Oh my god. I'm not ready.
That was really beating
Oh, that's a different way of getting that jump there. So Charity using a slightly different way to get up, where we would usually just double jump up. But yeah, that looks good.
How much is climb again? 400?
I do not know.
500.
I would have thought 500. Yeah.
Effort.
Right. So Charity's still able to pull off some skips here on Magma Cone, even without double jump. And here in the Badlands, we'll see Grave Ash basically just skip right to the end after he grabs some gems, where he gets up on top of this bone and double jumps up.
I was looking at that. I thought everybody said dark skin for a while today, but I was just like, ah,
Yeah.
my issue is in politics.
That's the end for him.
There's one of the routes we take. Alton is next to gay. Next to gay, the top gay.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh, the cop there. Don't know where to right now to go.
Brave needs to farm about 100 more gems. He wants to purchase Climb. I assume he has not learned Climb skills.
I think Amaryllis was the only one who did when the tournament was happening.
Yep, that is correct.
He's on he's on Breeze Harbor, so there's plenty of easy gems in Breeze Harbor.
Yep, he should be good. Oh, but missing. I think he just hovered too early there. I think he had the height. And
Yeah,
another quick death. That's rough. And then accidentally talking to the duck dude. Okay, does get up there. See if he gets on top of the ship here. He is lining up for it. Yep, gets up there with relative ease. And yeah, he'll be over to the end without having to light the campfires. So nice skips there.
You know, 5 minutes. I think we're gonna have to accept the win. Issue with the journey. Or rinse my face.
Hi, Spyro. Would you like? Great.
A legend has
Alright, so Charity.
Yeah, he's onto the gold fight.
Well, it looked like it, but then what happened?
Oh no, so what he has done is he's gone to the boss fight, but hasn't collected all the talismans. So what happens is the centaur satyr lady says, "Oh, do you want me to take you to the place?"
Gotcha.
So
And I assume that was intentional?
Yeah,
Or-
it's to reduce the issues with gem routing.
Gotcha.
Because he bought climb before opening up the other level. That needs gems for money bags there.
Huh. Gotcha. Yeah, I was wondering because I didn't remember Charity doing this level, but I saw you doing it, Dave. So I was like, did he just skip it or? But it all makes sense now.
Ow.
Gruash now has a skip that but falls into the toxic waste there. Oh, and takes
yeah,
death.
yeah.
Couldn't quite get up. There is a backup for that when you do fall, but yeah, not when you die though.
It's kind of an awkward jump because if you don't make it, it's very easy to just fall in and die.
Yep.
It's a very deceptive jump, because when you need to hover is not quite as clear as looking at what's there.
Yeah. You did nail it second try though, so not bad. And Charity is on to the RNG boss of all RNG bosses. Just gotta hope that you get lucky with item drops here.
You can mute the streams during the bagpipes. That's fine. No one will ban you.
I think we'll keep it going just in case someone likes it.
Honestly, if someone does, you should just ban them right now.
Very interesting strats from Charity.
Yeah. So electing to stay close to
It also
gold
looks
here.
10 times. Maybe I'm missing something, but it seems like that's 10 times easier than doing it properly like we did.
It does, yeah, look somewhat easier.
Especially as I think it might have been my race where we had we both died about 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, yep. We kept dying back and forth, like it was just neck and neck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so close all the time.
Good times. Charity's got 3 hits left on Gulp here.
And now the real fun begins.
Oh yeah, I do not envy you at all.
I think I've finally come up with a way.
Yeah, so this race will probably in large part depend on Winter Tundra. So Winter Tundra is hard enough with double jump, but I imagine without double jump it's even worse. And that's where Charity is headed right now. So Also, Grave, Jim Jong-un says that he likes the bagpipes, so.
All right, well, we know who we're getting rid of. We're going to trim the fat after this. And don't mistake me. I like bagpipes. I don't like these bagpipes.
So, the penguin proxy, so I don't think we've explained proxies. My vague understanding is if you get Spyro's hitbox into the hitbox of one of the small creatures, penguins, sheep, etc., and do some series of inputs. I think it's like a charge.
You just press X while holding charge.
And yeah, the game rockets you out of the collision messes up and sends you flying.
Yep.
And
that's what we saw Charity do there to get over that wall. And then he's going to enter a stage and then exit, I assume just to set that as a save point. So if he dies, he'll respawn there. And that's something we saw many of our runners do during the tournaments.
I got you in the dark like 30 times.
So Graves should be able to get up there quicker with double jumps. So, all right, Charity going for a different setup to get up to the top. Does not get it on his first try. We'll see if he can get it this next time. So Charity on really good pace here. Oh, doesn't get it. So I think this might be one of the harder jumps. So we might see him attempting this for a while, but he's got a huge lead, so he's got time to spare. Charity does get up there, and he's going for swimming air now, but doesn't get the swimming air. So swimming air, basically, you sort of dip your head into water, but then clip out, and the game thinks that you're swimming, but like you're just in air, so you can basically swim around wherever you. It allows you to sort of fly around and do whatever you want, and so you basically use that to fly straight into the Ripto fight. We'll see Charity attempt it again here, and does get it. So he's going to be into the Ripto fight here.
Spyro,
And he will have to fight Ripto normally. He won't have the infinite fireball that Grave Ash will get in Dragon Shores. So
I didn't even
all in all,
realize you could fight Ripto without the fireball.
yeah. So I'm pretty sure you can. I think that's what Charity's going to be
Dragon
doing.
Shores like, to normally get into Dragon Shores, I think you need 10,000 gems and
Yeah.
some amount of.
Because Dragon Shores is like the goal of the game. Hopping in there to get stuff is like not standard operating procedure.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll actually get to see this fight normally, which I've never actually seen before. So
Normally for the first two phases of him, you just stand there spamming the fireball.
yeah. Charity's on really good pace here. I want to say his PB was in the 40-minute range. I could be wrong though. So this could be.
Yeah, he's already on the last boss. Like, there is nothing I was ever gonna do to catch up to him.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair.
Like, I'm not even having a bad run by any stretch.
No. All right, he's on the second phase of the Ripto fight here. And again, when you get infinite fireball with like the route that Grave is going, this fight just becomes trivial. You just spam fireball and it's over in a matter of seconds.
Until the final phase when you have to try not getting hit.
I know.
All right, we're on to phase 3 of the boss fight for Charity.
She bought a what? Dog? Like a whole dog?
Just a few more hits. Ripto's getting low on health here. All right, a 40-29 for Charity.
That
As
was a
Grave
that was a
enters full-
PB by 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, I was about to say, it seemed like you were on definitely on PB pace, so nice work.
I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take.
So yeah, just not a lot that Grave could do at this point.
Because Moneybags has
Charity, how long have you been running Spyro games?
Hunter?
A little bit, like 10 months maybe. I've been running different Spyro games. I've never run any Spyro 2 categories though, but I've, done bingo with Spyro 2, so I'm familiar with the movement and some tricks at least.
As a reward for helping.
Gotcha.
Wow, thanks.
And the movement is pretty similar between Spyro games, right?
Just type it.
Spyro 2 and 3 are really similar. The only difference is Spyro 2 has double jump, while 3 they patched it out. Spyro 1 movement is a lot different, I would say.
I'm afraid we can't,
Okay.
Spyro. Ripto may be gone,
That's
but
fair.
he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks.
So,
Just
yeah.
remember, though, that you can always get back
So
to
Grave,
Spyro
you
by
still want to take Dragon Shores?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll still give it a try. If it gives
Okay.
me too much trouble, I'll just end it.
Yeah, do it. And are you still on PB pace, perhaps?
I don't remember what my original PB was. I'm definitely beating what it currently is set at. 56. Yeah. I think it was a
Oh.
56 something.
Your original PB was a 53 something.
53.
Are you gonna be done soon, or do you?
Yeah, I finished. I'm just waiting for.
Oh, okay. Do you want to come
That's
with us to get groceries and stuff?
I'm finished. I'm waiting for everyone else to finish.
Right.
I forgot to unmute when I said that's why I stopped talking. Yeah, if you want to wait like 15 minutes,
Okay.
yeah, I can come.